This is the TJ Hoisington Podcast. Unleash your greatness within.
Hey there, two of my most favorite quotes of all time for me that have impacted me that might be a good reminder for you are two quotes.
You already know. My passion and my mission to help you unleash your greatness within. My heart goes out to the underdogs, that's on their way. If you think you can go from good to great, okay, let's motivate. GreatnessWithin.com. TJ Hoisington. GreatnessWithin.com.
Are two quotes. The first one is by George Lucas. He says, "We are all living in cages with the doors wide open." You know, when I heard that quote early on in my career, it made me think anything is possible. It made me think, wow, whatever limitations I have on myself, that if I'm willing to learn, I'm willing to grow, I'm willing to change, that I can go tackle that thing and achieve the same results someone else can achieve, right? We're all living in cages with the doors wide open, which means we all have a background. We all have grown up with different challenges, and our upbringings have been difficult and so forth. And we've set up some maybe not so healthy belief systems in our brain that we had when we were 10 and 11 years old that we're operating from now that we're 35, 40, 50, whatever. But here's the reality. You can break out of that, is what I learned at an early age. So what do you need to do to shake up your life? What do you need to do to make some big changes so that you can get different results in your life? And that means you're going to have to separate from the old to a degree, the old habits and so forth, and set up a new pattern for your life going forward. And that leads me to the second quote that has impacted my life, and that is by a religious leader by the name of David O. McKay. He said, "No success in life can compensate for failure in the home." The greatest success in life, listen, is in the family. It's in the community. When you look at the different cultures that live over 100 years old, many of the population live to over 100 years old, you see one thing in common. And that is that they have a strong family and strong community. And so I would just remind you, no success in life can compensate for failure in the home. Don't chase after your dreams and think that in order for you to chase after your dreams, you have to turn your back on your family or on your children or on your spouse or whatever else. Listen, make a decision, keep your commitments, and go forward and work within that framework, right? And if you feel like you're not being loved, what do you need to do to create more love in that relationship, right? It just seems like the law of the universe attracts what we're putting out. So if we want more love, then be more lovable. If we want more respect, then be more, as a leader maybe, then be more respectful. If you want more trust, then be trustworthy, right? And so just remember that as you chase your dreams and your goals, that tends to focus on me. But I would just remind you, you can only focus on me so long until it creates pain for other people. So my suggestion is keep a balance in your life and keep your integrity intact and keep your commitments active and focused on, so that you can have the best of both worlds. You don't want to get to the end of your life and have a lot of regret. So, hey, work on those things that are right in front of you right now. Nurture those relationships. And in the end, it'll just make the world and the community a more beautiful place to live together. All right, those two quotes really impacted my life and have helped shape my world today, and I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the goals that I've been able to achieve, and I'm grateful most of all probably that I'm able to spend my life inspiring audiences around the world how they too can achieve their goals and their dreams. All right, now go out there today and remember to unleash your greatness within. Hey there, thanks for taking the time out to listen to my podcast. I want you to know that I am grateful that you are a part of my community, and I hope that you're getting a lot out of my various podcast episodes. You see, it is my goal to provide you with those slide edge principles, strategies, and inspiration that can help you achieve your goals and your dreams. My one request is, if you enjoy my podcast in general, or you have listened to an episode that you really liked, could you do me a favor? It would mean the world to me if you could write a simple review, or if you could simply give me a star rating. I would really appreciate it. Now go out there and unleash your greatness within.
GreatnessWithin.com